Okay, I've got my water butt here. It's about 3 years old. I was reluctant to throw it away. I've had about a couple of attempts at this. Usually my silicone sealant job, bit of silicone sealant we use around the bath and a bit of aluminium, and roughing this up does the job, as you can see, like that. And I made a plate to go over there, and it lasted about 2 months. Today it started weeping out again, so back to square one. I noticed the silicone didn't really adhere to it, but this plastic is a chemical of Hdpe2, which is same sort of stuff for chemical bottles, bleach bottles, etc, etc. But I've tried what other people have done with soldering iron, similar to this. This is only a cheap soldering iron. I put that on 450, wait for it to warm up, and as you notice I've got a blade end to it. It's like a little blade. It's only a cheap little kit, right, like that, and it comes with all different heads for soldering, etc. But I thought this would be the best one. Now I've tried what other people have done with the cable tie. Seemed to bond in there. I was going along like that, melting it, yeah, great. And you could get your finger and off like that. So I thought, let's get something compatible. This is a Wrigley's chewing gum container. Same plastic, because I assume that's what you need, is the same plastic. I'm not sure whether the cable ties is. So I've got a Stanley knife. I've been using this for paint. Stanley knife, cut the head off, and there you have it. I've got a piece of plastic there. So the next plan is to heat this up once my soldering iron's warmed up, and then go along with that, and hopefully, because that's the same plastic, it should bond better. Okay, so here we go. Give this a go. I haven't got a mask on, but I've got the extractor fan on with the door open, so obviously be careful that it is plastic and this fume. That seems to be melting good. See how I've got that on the side there, like that? Seems alright. You sort of mix it in, keep laying it back and forward, mix it in with the existing green stuff. So sort of slide it along like this. This is brilliant, this blade. And then I'll do the same with the inside. So I'll double it up on the inside of that, which is not easy to get to. Pull that off a bit. That looks fairly good. Could probably sand that down. After a while you're able to put your finger on it. It's still a bit tacky initially at first, and so you can mould it around with your finger. But I reckon that'd be better, because that's the same type of plastic as the water butt. So really the best thing is, if you're doing this plastic soldering, is used the same plastic number of the stuff you're welding. Filled it with about 300 ml of water on the bottom, and we've got no leakage. And the other thing is, when you get your finger on it, that plastic is bonded properly, because it's the same kind of plastic. You can't get your nail and then flick it off, so I'm pleased with that. I did actually do the inside as well, so just make sure when you're doing it, heat the existing plastic up slightly like that with solder, then keep bonding the other plastic into it. But that seems like it's done a good job.